Hey everyone, welcome back to the Elite Globe. Today, we're talking about the most overrated players in the NBA. These guys get a ton of hype, but when you look closely, their impact doesn't always match their reputation. Whether it's lack of playoff success, defensive flaws, or being one-dimensional, these players are often overrated. Let's count down the top 5 overrated NBA players. At number 5, we have Trae Young. Young is an offensive wizard, averaging over 25 points and 9 assists per game for his career. But here's the problem: his defense is so bad that his teammates often have to cover for him. Opposing teams target him relentlessly in the playoffs, and his lack of size and effort on that end of the floor is a major liability. While Young is a phenomenal scorer and playmaker, his defensive flaws make him one of the most overrated players in the league. Coming in at number 4 is DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan is a mid-range master and one of the most consistent scorers in the league, but his inability to lead a team to the NBA Finals, especially during his time with the Raptors, has hurt his reputation. He was constantly overshadowed by LeBron James in the Eastern Conference, and his lack of three-point shooting has made him less valuable in today's game. DeRozan is still a great player, but his playoff shortcomings make him overrated. At number 3, we have Zach LaVine. LaVine is an elite scorer and one of the most athletic players in the league, but he hasn't proven he can lead a team to playoff success. Despite putting up big numbers, the Bulls have struggled to make noise in the postseason with him as their primary option. LaVine's lack of playoff success and his inability to elevate his team when it matters most are why he's often overrated. Next up is Rudy Gobert. Gobert is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, but he's often overrated because of his limitations. In the playoffs, teams target him by pulling him out of the paint, exposing his lack of mobility on the perimeter. His offensive game is also extremely limited, making him a liability in certain matchups. While he's a regular season force, his playoff struggles and inability to adapt to modern NBA schemes make him overrated. And finally, at number 1, we have Bradley Beal. Beal is a prolific scorer, averaging over 30 points per game in multiple seasons, but that's pretty much all he does. He's a liability on defense, and his playmaking is decent but not elite. Despite his scoring numbers, Beal hasn't been able to lead the Wizards to meaningful playoff success. Now with the Suns, he's in a better position, but his reputation as a star is largely built on empty stats rather than winning impact. That's why he's the most overrated player in the NBA. So, there you have it, my top 5 overrated NBA players, counting down from 5 to 1. Who do you think is the most overrated? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more NBA content. See you in the next video.